Okay, y'all, I'm recording from all kind of devices today. As you can see, I hate to record and drive, but that's why I haven't been recording, because the only free time I have is like when I'm driving. So I was asked to speak on this topic. So disclaimer, I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but I've gotten to the point where I'm older now and I don't care, because I'm trying to help. So I'm trying to help you guys about what I'm getting ready to talk about. It was asked I speak about relationships more, and you guys know I like to speak about young love. So that's my video topic for this week, is on young love. Now, straight to the point. How many of you guys out there, you young ladies I'm talking to mostly, how many of you young ladies out there that's so in love with your boo thing? You're just like, man, I just want to be a family. I just love him. I love him, and to make this, you know, perfect, we got to have a child. I just love him. I just want somebody to love. I want a child. Okay, so how many of you out there that want to have a child, would you still have that child if you knew that you had to find a babysitter and pay for it yourself? Pay for it yourself. Now, mind you, your only job you have is like working in retail, or at least you're working. So watch the video, y'all, for y'all start thumbs down and talking shit in my comment boxes, because I'm bringing it to you straight, no chaser. Now, your only job you have, because you know you're 17, so you know you're at 17, you're in high school, or you graduated early and you're in college, or you working somewhere in retail. Hell, I did. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, listen, you work in retail, right? And you got to find a babysitter. You got to pay for the babysitter yourself. You got to buy those Pampers. You got to buy that formula yourself. You got to just take care of everything for that baby yourself. And you still got to work, you know, and do everything else. So would you still have that child? So my thing is this, and I'm going to be moving all around. I apologize, but once again, I've been so busy. If I don't record now, it'll be, you know, whenever. So what I'm trying to say is this. I know I can start to stutter, and I don't have any water. So my thing is this. I don't want y'all out there to be so dependent on anybody. When I mean anybody, I mean your family, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your auntie who don't work, your grandmama who don't work. You don't want to be dependent on those people, which is family, to help you raise your child. You're 17, you having a child, or however old you are, under 20, under 23, 24. You don't want to be so dependent on anybody to help you raise your child. Because first of all, and that's one reason I've said it before, and I tell my kids this constantly when they think I'm just so hard. One reason I'm so hard is because I want my kids to make it on their own, be successful, know how to do stuff without depending on people for everything, even your parents. Because my biggest fear is that me and my husband, God forbid, we pass away together, car accident or whatever, and she's by herself. You know, you've been so dependent on us to do everything for you. Even my son, you're so dependent on us to do everything for you. When something happened to us, well, who you got? I don't care who it is, your grandmama, again, your auntie, your uncle, whoever you think, well, I'm going to have a baby and she can babysit, she ain't doing nothing. Or grandma can babysit, I give a couple of dollars to buy a pack of Newports, or no, I buy some bills, son, she ain't doing nothing. You don't want to start planning nobody else's life to babysit for you because you decided to have a child and you can't even take care of yourself. When I mean that you dependent on welfare, you dependent on food stamps. How long y'all think that shit gonna be available? You know, no matter you're Republican or Democratic or whatever. I would be so damn scared. I would be so scared to be on public assistance like that, and not knowing when they're gonna cut this shit off. Just because you've been skating through the system now, getting $800-900 a month food stamp and stuff, how long you think it's gonna last? Like, really? You don't want to depend on that just to be able to feed your family. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen with the system, with the government, with your family member who you got babysitting, Ray and Junebug. Anything happens, so they can pass away or have to take care of their own personal needs. How they gonna take care of your child if they say, well, look, I can't keep you know, Conquisha today and next week because I gotta do my own thing, but you gotta go to work. But you depending on your auntie to babysit, and then if she forbid get sick or something happen to her, then you get mad. You don't want to depend on nobody like that. Once again, I'm trying to help. I'm out of breath because I don't know. Why am I out of breath? Like I said, GMC got me tired. No, I was rushing. You don't want to be, and I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. Don't be so dependent on your parents or anybody to help you raise your child. Just chill, relax. Live your life. Y'all know my saying, live your life while you can. Do all this stuff while you're young and stuff. You know, get your school out the way. Get you somewhere to stay. Get out your mom and them house. And get your own place. You're going to get out there and realize, hey, your bills is real. Now you know what mom and them was talking about when they couldn't get your hair done every week or get your nails done. Shit happens. You know, car maintenance, stuff just comes up. Stuff just comes up. So you get out there and think you're grown and you get your apartment and stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. But don't bring in extra work like a baby. I don't care what nobody say. Well, everybody need help. That's right. Everybody do need help. But it depends on what you're asking for help for. It's not fair for your mom and for your grandmom to, just because they are grandparents, to say, okay, well, shit, I can't go to the bingo like I used to every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because they gonna expect me to keep the baby. That ain't fair. Your parents have raised you. Let them live their golden years. You don't, and unless the grandparents agree, like, oh, yeah, I need something to do, yeah, come on. But again, you still don't want to put on nobody like that. It's not fair for your parents or your grandparents to you know, be obligated or feel as if they're pressured to keep your child because you wanted to have a child at 17 and 18. Come on, young ladies. It's more to life. It's more to life out there than just being a baby's mom. You know, get it together, get the schooling together, have fun, live your life. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Y'all know the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to help you because I get a lot of emails. I don't mention about, you know, and under my comments here and on Instagram. You have helped me change my life. You have helped me to live better. You've helped me to stay ready. You don't know what you've done. So if I can get at least one girl, and one girl say, Miss Kane, you know what? You got me thinking. You got me changing my whole attitude. If one person comment, I'm happy. If I can just help one. All right. I'll holler.